Hello, people out in YouTube land. My name is Kevin Pegan. I'm the originator or one who produces Pegan Powell Productions. One of the things that I wanted to bring up today is that I usually don't make myself available or seen in my videos on the Powell Productions channel. That channel is all about the powwow people, the dancers, the singers, and sharing the culture and the life experience in a powwow environment. But all that's changed right now due to this COVID-19. Many powwows have been canceled. Gatherings are all almost against the law pretty soon. World Health Organization coming down with stringent guidelines in terms of fighting this COVID-19. It's a big adjustment on a lot of people, a big adjustment communities, family. Today I went to town. I had to make sure I took my time doing things, wearing gloves, wearing a mask. Got my mask, see, right here, when I go out in the general public. Right now, I haven't had time to upload anything. I'm involved with my community. I'm a HR manager out where I work, and we're spearheading a lot of the staff that are available to work to reassign tasks to fight this COVID-19, to try and keep it out of our community. It's affected a lot of people. It's affected our community in a lot of ways. People can't visit. We see people, parked, talking like 8 feet away from each other, visiting. And all the different program and project managers that sit around a table giving guidance and tasks to our staff based on direction from leadership. We put a lot of trust into each other that we look after ourselves when we sit around that table and plan our day's activities. So as a community, as a tribe, you might say, we become dependent on survival for our people, especially our senior citizens, our elders. Our community right now has formal security at all entrances into our First Nation, our Indian Reserve. We'll be coming up upon one here soon. Right now I'm sitting here talking to you all, and I'm traveling north. I live out in Fort Qu'Appelle, Saskatchewan, Canada. And right now, our province in Canada, we just surpassed 200 positive tests of COVID-19. And looking around the news, watching the news, looking around the world, this COVID-19 has a potential of devastating communities and different centers, and we're aware of that. And so we've gone to extremes with our chief and council. Have gone to some extremes of doing what we can to protect our people. I chat a lot with different powwow dancers and powwow people and friends that I've met on the road over the last 4 years of doing videos. And usually, like I said, I don't put myself into videos. But because of this COVID-19, today I went to Regina. It's an hour away. It's a major city. I had to go get a couple things and took stringent guidelines to try and keep myself safe. Seeing some friends there, but I just couldn't get close. You had to talk to them from a distance. So I'm going to be heading home here now. I'm about 5 miles. I'm going to put the camera facing north, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to see all the security going into our First Nation. we have 5 points of entry coming into. I live on the Pasqua First Nation, Pasqua Indian Reserve number 79. I'll kind of hold this here. Our reserve is approximately 2,300 band members, but we have approximately 800 living on the reserve because we're in the southern portion of the province. A lot of our people live in the major urban centers, cities. So, whereas in the northern community, where we're going north now, the northern bands, a lot of the big northern bands have a majority of their populations on reserve and smaller populations off. So it all depends, I guess you might say, on where your band is located and the demographics that determine the size of your band. So when we look at this COVID-19 and what kind of effects it could possibly have on the community, the reserve, we're out in the southern part of the province, close to major urban areas. We're surrounded by Regina, Saskatchewan, and Saskatoon is a couple hours away. Yorkton's an hour away. And so Pasqua First Nation is sort of like in a center of a hub of major urban city areas. So there's a possibility that our band membership, our citizens that live out in the urban areas, they could pick up this COVID-19 virus and not know it, and then come out to the reserve and visit relatives, moms and dads, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. So that's one of the things why our chief and council now have security at each checkpoint. Every vehicle is checked for occupants, make sure that there's nobody there that doesn't belong on the reserve, that's not a band member. And they're doing everything to keep our people safe, to stop any sort of risk of bringing COVID-19 into the First Nation. So far, we're lucky. Our band has no positive tests of COVID-19. We have a number of homes that are isolated, where some of the band members came home from different reserves, came home to the reserve from the city, but the security and chief and council, put them in 14-day isolation, and we have different task groups, you might say, that check on people day to day, and we have a number of safety guidelines in place for the community store and the laundromat and all the services that we have. Something like this, the COVID-19, I'm going on my mid-50s, like this, so it's new to all of us and all our staff. And of course, there's confusion at times because we've never ever had to deal with something like this. And there's emotions that people come across because of isolation, so to speak, and also fear. Plain old fear, the unknown. People get scared. People get scared of something they don't know because it's something that you've never dealt with, and of course, the news media and of course all the numbers come from all the different countries. Our neighbors to the south behind me, the United States of America, is getting a serious kicking there. And, so it's pretty bad. It's scary. Myself, I'm scared. Yes, I can't lie. But I have 6 children. I have grandchildren. So I do this. I go to work every day with the other managers and work with our staff and do what we have to do to try and keep our community safe. I do it to try and help my grandchildren, help my children to keep them safe. Kind of like what they always say at a powwow, you know, be a provider, be a protector when you're a warrior, when you're a man. When you can't, you know, visit your daughter. I got my daughters each at their homes, and have my grandchildren. I because I'm out and about every day, I go visit from 8 feet away, and but the thing is, I can't hug them, hold them, or kiss my grandkids because I live in my own place. I got, well, empty nest now, so to speak. That's why I kind of got back into hitting the powwow trail. We're up here. We're coming on up here. You'll see the lights of the security. I'll leave the live tape rolling here and let the boys know that they're on video, so to speak, and sharing with other communities what some of the stuff that we're doing. Our band has purchased a number or volumes of groceries in case we ever have to go into a lockdown, so to speak, and do a, you know, like in the old days, feed the whole tribe, so to speak. So our chief and council, we're doing that with a lot of our staff. We're bringing in semi-loads of dry goods, canned goods, meat, those kind of things, and so we're building up a stockpile should we have to go into a lockdown. Like I said, all it does is take one case to start spreading, and you know, 10 to 14 days not knowing you have it, and people go around visiting or people go around working. But anyway, here we are coming up to the security zone. Hopefully we have a decent enough internet connection. I'll put you down here because don't mind the big crack in the window. Oh, going good. Just getting back from Regina. I went through the other one by the East Gate over there by Bill Dodds. Okay. I went to the fort first, huh? Okay. And I told him I was going to go to Regina to Walmart, but I didn't go to Walmart. No, I just wanted to give my Nietzsche Musher rent money and stuff, and kept social distance. Yeah. And now I'm coming back to make a sardine sandwich. But you can track my time coming in. Okay, very good. Yeah, okay, see ya. These are boys 24/7. We have approximately 40 staff on security that are scheduled throughout the day, the night. We have the police that come out in the evenings and check on the boys. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit up here from the internet, getting kind of